Alright, let's say it's somewhere between the mid and late 90s, between Bill Clinton and OJ being innocent little victims. One of those facts might be true. Mum takes you out to the cinema to see whatever's available at the time. You sit down and greeted to this.
Never underestimate your enemy. And keep your gold out of sight. Eat the hot dog.
Oh yeah, Mom, I know you went to go pay for this and all, but what the f- You see these studios and the executives working at said studios are having a hard time trying to convince the general public to go see these movies, given the general consensus that these movies were for a niche audience. Translation: fucking nerd boys. Oh, you're gonna be making an X-Men movie? Look, okay, unless George Lucas's ass print is gonna be all over this thing, I'm not gonna give a single rat's dick or care about it. So with that in mind, their ideal way of responding to this stigma at the time was to make them more dark and mature and more realistic, like when in reality it just made it made them more goofier to sit through. I mean, seriously, who watched these fucking polypiss graphics at the time and said, yep, that's a movie, good job you. So then they really started to rethink everything over again, back to formula. And in the wake of a new millennium, a huge shift was being taken place. Oh, I'm not talking about the Y2K panic or that bumping ass song that, yeah, Joe, check out, it's still pretty fun. Marvel, or whoever was in charge at this point, was like, you know what, let's make something great, you know, let's bring a character the fans have been wanting for years on the big screen, and have Leonardo DiCaprio. Oh, that's not happening now, is it? Okay, right. How about X-Men? But eventually, God worked his way again and realigned all the stars into the cosmos, linking these things back to the park. And blessed us with a sweet old film known as Spider-Man. 2002. When I mean God, I mean the man, the Sam, the amazing dude God guy Raimi.
You know, I call me T-Money. That's my new thing, you understand?
How'd you get that name?
You know, I got so much money, you know, it's piled up.
He took a careful look into these characters and what he could bring to the table, but he started to do more than just make a kick-ass, power-ass Power Rangers. It was his element, his pinch of that good old human sweet element to the soul of the film. I mean, yeah, for the most part this movie is about a kid who gets bitten by a spider and can do all sorts of movesets that'll make any AAA developer be like, damn. But those interactions, building of the characters, can all rise to a much higher foundation than you'd honestly like to believe. Yeah, the movie is a little bit dated and cheesy in some areas that I honestly can't defend. I mean, the awkward romance between my boy Toby and Kirsten Dunst, who I may not had a little crush on when I was a wee little boy. Ding dong! But my point is that these things are done so well that I honestly don't care about the shortcomings that happen throughout the entirety of these films. If the movie was purely these fight scenes with none of the foundation or, you know, the character developments, then what does it matter? I wouldn't feel any attachment here, man, but because Raimi's approach, God bless, I feel this real connection and love for the characters that, yeah, I feel those fights and troublesome moments even now because of the internal conflict happening between each and every character, that it feels nice when those special moments happen. My god, Marvel, how did you mess this up? Like, what the fuck? Okay, alright, I might be going crazy in here because I'm locked up or anything, but to me, this trilogy of movies are near enough to perfection to me. Well, let's say, fuck it. If you haven't seen these movies before and you don't believe me, please go watch these for the first time. You'll probably see what I'm talking about. If not, that's cool. I just wanted to get across my 2 tubes of wacky backy green goo. These movies mean a lot to me, especially for someone growing up in the mid to early 2000s, and who knows, maybe I'll go into greater detail about them with these things being major milestones of me growing up. Yeah. Also, this is a bit of a side note, but I don't understand how this just is the most 2002 looking thing to me, like, right next to Scooby-Doo, which, I mean, Jesus Christ, these movies were too damn sexy. How were they made?